live. Now I'm. Good morning and welcome to Brown University, the Catherine Moore and Coleman Aquatic Center for day 2 of the 2021 New England Swimming Senior Championships alongside Tim Groves taking care of all the camera switching today. I am Jeremy Abreu. It was an exciting night last night. We had distance and relays last night. So the official start, but really when a lot of people think of the senior championships, Friday morning is the official start. We'll have a full medley of events coming here this morning. It's great to be back inside Brown University. I would ask if anybody is out there, and I know there are people on the stream, can you please let us know? Audio check, video check, that would be perfect. Just making sure. We'll wait for somebody to jump into the live chat. Last night did not have a very chatty group online. Not a lot of comments in the live chat, but would love to hear if you are a parent, who you're a parent of, who you're rooting for. It would also help me for the seniors if you have college commits. Let me know where your kids or friends or wherever is going to school. That would be fantastic. I do have someone chiming into the live chat right now. It sounds like you can hear me and everything is well. Let me quickly go over the results from last night. The women's 1650 mile, the winner was Ella Smith from Bluefish, 1652.52. Catherine Swan from Crimson took second. Skylar Knowlton from Phoenix third. Megan Kelly from Bluefish fourth. Sophia Phelps from Solo Aquatics took sixth. Veronica Kosova from Solo took sixth. Clara Renner from Crimson seventh. Oceana Lowe from Rhode Island Aquatic Club took eighth. Cora Zawalik from Cape Cod Swim Club took ninth. And Meredith Uhas, from Phoenix took 10th. So those are your top 10 from last night. Let's move on to the men's 1,000 yard free. Josh Parent took first from Bluefish. Mitch Doobie second from Bluefish. Third place was Sam Reynoso Williams from Commonwealth. Fourth place was Alexander Parent from Bluefish. Fifth place was Hubert Wang from Commonwealth. Sixth place, Aiden Kelly from Cape Cod Swim Club. Seventh place, Zach Parent from Bluefish. Eighth place, Thomas Powers Hammond from Bluefish. And in ninth place, Theo Baudet from Gators. And 10th place from Bluefish was Tyler Lutz from Bluefish. So there is the individual results. I know we're getting ready to get started here. We had the relays last night, the women's 800 free relay. Top 3 teams, Phoenix A, Commonwealth A, Phoenix B, Bluefish A 4th, Gator A 5th. And then when I go to the men's relay last night, do I have updated results? No, I don't have updated results from the men's. I don't have updated results from the men's on Meet Mobile, which is very interesting. Could be my Meet Mobile. Let me refresh that and head back in. Thursday. Here we go. Men's 800 free relay. We had Bluefish A first, Gator A second, Commonwealth A third, Bluefish B fourth, Commonwealth B in fifth. So it looks like audio and video are good. We get a lot of people checking in. Maria Alfama, Malaya says, go Gators. Rusty Keith, Lila Hassani, Eric, Louise Zanolo. Appreciate you all taking the time. We're going to have a great broadcast here this morning. I don't have a heat sheet. Tim, can you do me a favor? Can you go down? Can you just lean over and ask Ray, Allen, or Caitlin if we can have a heat sheet or two? So we're getting you those heat sheets. Again, good crowd here at Brown, good crowd online. So appreciate everybody taking the time to join us here today. We're gonna kick it off with the relays this morning. I believe it's the women's 200 free relay is the first event that will kick off. That is event number 5, heat number 1. Swimmers have cleared the pool. So swimmers have cleared the pool. They're doing the equipment check on the touchpads. It looks like everything's just about ready to go. We're ready to go here. They were very prompt with the starting time last night, so we're still a couple minutes away from 9 o'clock, 8:58 the official time right now. We have a heat sheet coming up. We have my partner, Tim Groves, grabs the heat sheet, comes through. So event number 5, the women's 200 free relay, is the first event. Okay, so we're calling heat 1 to the blocks. We're just having some, actually, you should be able to see the pool, I believe. But we are just having some quick, last-minute technical things going on. So swimmers are lined up. So I had someone live remoting into my computer to help me out with the graphics here. So that worked out. Very well. Swimmers are lined up. Executive A in lane 1, Solo B in 2, Crimson B in 3, Nashua Storm A in 4, WW, that's the Weymouth Waves, in lane 5, UVAC A in 6, Webb's Tornado in 7, and in lane 8, it's the JCC Sea Serpents. Say that 5 times fast. So we are ready to go here. Heat 1. Once again, we're live at Brown University, day 2 of the Senior Championships. We're off and running here. Once again, Executive in 1, Solo 2, Crimson 3, Storm in 4, Webb's Tornado, Weymouth Waves, in 5, UVAC 6, Webb's Tornadoes in 7th, and the JCC Sea Serpents in lane 8. Rocking and rolling here, so outside smoke at the bottom of your screen, so Executive out to the early lead at the bottom here in lane 1. Executive goes a 23.75 opening 50. So that was the best in the field by a good 2 seconds. So Executive out in front early. They're getting pushed in lane 4 by Nashua Storm. Crimson in lane 3, also starting to make their move, but it remains Executive. Executive in the lead in lane 1. Nashua Storm second right now, Crimson third. But here comes Crimson now making a push in lane 3 on second place, but the Storm holding them off. Executive still holding on to that lead through their second swimmer. Here's the exchange. They're in the water. So is Storm. So is Crimson. They're your top 3 right now. Executive in 1. Nashua Storm in lane 4. Crimson in lane 3. That's 1, 2, 3 right now. Their third swimmers are coming back, and they'll hand it off to the anchors. So good opening race. Here comes the Storm in lane 4. So it's going to be up to Executive to hold them off here. And it will be Executive taking it. I was a little behind on that. Executive takes it 138.78. Second place was the Storm, 139.41. Third place went to Crimson at 140.64. So great opening race relay there. That's heat number 1. We'll move on to heat number 2. Coming up here. Again, beautiful day outside. Looks like it's a little windy. I know we're supposed to get some stormy weather this weekend. But great weekend of swimming on track for all of you today as you watch the swimmers. They'll exit the pool here. We have our next wave of relay teams coming up. We will have Commonwealth B in lane 1, North Shore Swim A in 2, Cape Cod A in 3, Executive B in 4, Solo A in 5, Greenwood A in 6, Kingfish A in 7, and Hockomock Area YMCA A in lane 8. So those are your lane assignments. Of course, you'll get them all on the screen and in real time once we get going here. Again, we'll have this graphic fixed tonight. So tonight for the finals, once the previous race ends, those results will disappear when the next race starts, and you'll have the lineup of the new swimmers. We don't have that yet. We'll have that tonight. So just to not confuse anyone right now, I'll just take this off for right now. And then once we start, I'll put it back. This is Heat 2. Heat 2 in the pool, off and running here. Second heat of the women's 200 freestyle relay. Again, these are fast races. Keep an eye on lane 6 right now. Looks like that's Greenwood. And it is Greenwood in first, followed by Solo Aquatics. Hockomock YMCA in third from lane 8. So Greenwood leading the way in lane 6. Here comes Solo Aquatics. And it looks like Solo has now moved into the lead in lane 5. So Solo and Greenwood, 5 and 6, battling it out. It is Solo who touches first, followed by Greenwood. Kingfish has moved into third out of lane 7. But Solo Aquatics adding to that lead here in lane 5. Exciting opening relays to start off our morning. It's always good for the swimmers to get warmed up too for their individual events. As you see Solo, good transition there in lane 5. They remain in the lead. Their lead looks to be about a second and a quarter right now over Cape Cod, who has moved into second. Greenwood has dropped down to third. So coming down the stretch to the flags, it will be Solo Aquatics taking it in lane 5. 137.36 for Solo. Greenwood takes second, 139.02. Kingfish moves up to third, 139.70. So that's a good swim there for heat number 2. I'm sorry, I don't have the names of the relay swimmers. So, of course, being a Gator parent, I know most of the Gator swimmers, and I do know some of the other teams as well, but so next heat, which is heat number 3, we're going to clear that graphic for you until this race starts. We'll have Gator B in 1, Phoenix B in 2, Gator A in 3, Phoenix A in 4, Bluefish A in 5, Bluefish B in 6, Commonwealth A in 7, and Crimson A in lane 8. So there's your lineup for our third and final heat of the women's 2 free relay. So good start here. Top time coming in belongs to Phoenix Swimming. They're in lane 4, 133.96. They had a great showing last night. And it looks like they are out in the lead along with Gator A. So Gator A and Phoenix neck and neck right now. It will be Phoenix that touches first. So 23-24 for Michaela Shokareva from Phoenix. Gator A is in second, Commonwealth in third right now. Let's take a look. And it looks like Phoenix has opened up that lead a little bit here. That's Jayla Pina in the water for Gators. Phoenix remains in the lead. Gators in second. Phoenix B has moved up into third place. So Phoenix still comfortably in the lead, but here comes Phoenix B pushing Gators in lane 3. Good transition there by Gators. But Phoenix comfortably in the lead here, and our final swimmers, let's see if Gators can make that final push. So the race will be for second between Gator A and Phoenix B. Gator A and Phoenix B. It will be Phoenix who takes it A, and Phoenix will take B as well. So Phoenix A takes first, Phoenix B takes second, Gator A takes third. So Phoenix, Gators, 1, 2, 3 in that order. An exciting finish to our women's 200 freestyle relay. Again, if you're out there on the live chat, say hello, don't be shy. We would love to hear from you, to know what team you're rooting for, what swimmers you're rooting for. For those of you with seniors, we would love to know where your seniors have committed to college, if they have already. I would love to be able to put that out on the broadcast for you. So if you would so kindly hop into the live chat, introduce yourself, let me know that information so I can get that out to the audience here. Would be spectacular. We're going to move into event number 6. It's the men's 200 freestyle relay, just like the women's. There are 3 heats. 3 heats. The boys are lining up, not lined up yet. But again, I always feel that the relays are a great way to start off the day for these swimmers. Get that adrenaline flow and get the blood moving, get that heart rate up, rather than just going into their individual event without any swim besides the warm-up. And the warm-up can only do so much, right? The warm-up is great, but it's not live swimming conditions. So you have live swimming conditions here for the relays, gets the swimmers all jazzed up, and then they're ready to go for their individual events. Again, there'll be 3 heats of the men's. 3 lanes will be occupied in our first heat. Executive A and 3, Amherst Tritons A and 4, Executive B in lane 5. So we're off and running here. First heat of the men's 200 free relay here from beautiful Brown University on this unseasonably warm and windy day here in December. It's Executive out to the early lead in lane 3. 21.76 their split. So Executive followed by Amherst, and Executive B right behind them. So Executive A and B looking strong right now, but A in particular in lane 3, they're out in a 45.23. So Executive A, similar to what we saw last night in the individual distance events, Executive has gotten out in front early, and it does not look like they will turn back. Executive B has now moved into second place. We're going into our third swimmers here for Executive in the water, 106.64 through 150. So good time so far for Executive. Executive looking to make a 1-2 here. And it looks like they're in great position to do that with their A and B leading the way right now. So it will be Executive A who takes it in lane 3, 128.70. Executive B will take second, 132.09. Amherst Triton swim team will take third, 132.54. So a good opening start to the men's relays as well. We'll move on to heat number 2. Heat number 2 will find North Shore B in lane 1, Commonwealth B in lane 2, Crimson A in lane 3, Kingfish A in lane 4, Cape Cod Swim Club A in lane 5, Kingfish B is in lane 6, and North Shore Swim A is in lane 7. To all the Kingfish families out there, I know we have the wrong graphic up for you. We will get that taken care of, probably in between sessions today. So I did meet with their coach, came up, very nice gentleman. I already forgot his name. The joys of middle age or late middle age. Memory isn't what it used to be, but talked to their coach. I have the Kingfish Rhode Island logo up there instead of Kingfish as a whole. So we'll get that corrected for you here this afternoon for tonight and the rest of the meet. So moving on to heat number 2. Lane 8 will be open. Oh, all right, so the officials did tell the swimmers to stand. We had an early entrant. Should not be disqualified for that. So they'll get back up on the blocks. It's like that was Cape Cod, I believe. So off and running here on heat number 2. Lily Hoskins in the building. LaTroya Pina, former Gator, former Howard swimmer in the house, cheering on her sister Jayla. So right off the bat here in lane 4, it's Kingfish. That's Kingfish A leading the way. We do have a college commitment. I'll talk about that in between races here. So Kingfish A leading the way, followed by Crimson and Cape Cod, 1, 2, 3. Here comes Crimson. So Crimson actually first to the wall there, 43.78. Tight race here. Lanes 3, 4, and 5 is where all the action is. Looks like Kingfish has taken over the lead again as we move from right to left here. Swimmers pretty tightly bunched up here. Crimson and Kingfish. Crimson was in the water first, 106.33. So let's see what happens on this final 50. Very tight racing here, lanes 4 and 5. Kingfish in 4. Cape Cod in 5. It is going to be a very close race. Cape Cod looks like they've now moved into the lead, and at the wall it will be Cape Cod, 128.47. Kingfish A takes second, 128.81. North Shore Swim in lane 7 takes third, 129.38. So great swimming there. Kingfish A getting it done. We're going to move on to our third and our final relay. And yes, our graphics are up to date, so perfect. This is the start here of our next race. Phoenix B in 1, Bluefish B in 2, Gator B in 3, Gator A in 4, Solo A in 5, Bluefish A in 6, Phoenix A in 7, and Commonwealth A in lane 8. So let's see, what do we got for colleges? Cape Cod Swim Club, St. Francis University, fantastic, but who is that? Is Mia Chambers posted it. I don't know who is going to St. Francis, so let me know who's going to St. Francis down in PA. That would be fantastic. Jessica Nunes, Melissa Wilson, Marika Wickhus, Kara McDonough, all joining us on the live stream. Appreciate all of you taking the time as we move to heat number 3 in the men's 200 freestyle relay. So the top time belongs to Gator. Gator A in lane 4, 123.74. However, keep an eye on Bluefish in lane B, in lane 2, excuse me, Bluefish B. Very tightly bunched group of swimmers here. First to the wall is Solo Aquatics. Tie for second between Bluefish A and Gator A. So those are your top 3 right now, and this is very close to call here. Solo in lane 5 was first after the first 50. It is Bluefish A in lane 6 who has moved into first. Gator A is now in second all by themselves. Gator B in third. So Bluefish, Gator, Gator, 1, 2, 3 right now. Let's see how things change here. On the third leg, it will be Chris Hammett for Gator A. Woo, good relay exchange there. Almost left a little too early, but Hammett perfect timing. Bluefish A still in first, Gator A second. It's now Phoenix A in third, and here they go, blazing toward the finish. It's Gators, it's Bluefish. Who's it gonna be? And it will be Bluefish taking it, 124.09. Gator A goes 124.15, so 6/100ths of a second separating them. Third place goes to Phoenix A, 124.86. So fantastic, exciting relay. I love the relays. I get fired up for the relays. Very exciting. Let's see who's in here. So Melissa Wilson is cheering for the Gators. Marika Whitkiss is also just cheering. Good luck, swimmers. Karen McDonough, go Kingfish. Amisa Z, go Bluefish. So we get a lot of different fans. So we're up to 100 viewers on the live stream. So keep those views popping. Keep sending out those invite links to anybody and everybody. Let's get these swimmers some attention here. This is a very prestigious swimming championship meet at the club level. So I would, liken this to, a high school state championship type of meet. So in the club swimming world, this is extremely important, extremely prestigious. Most of these swimmers have been on taper. So we're going to move into event 7. It is the women's 200-yard butterfly. There will be 7 heats, so these are the prelims. How this works is as follows. Once they finish all of these 7 heats, the top 24 will make finals. There will be an A, B, and a C flight for finals. I must remind you, if your child is on the bubble, say 25, 26, 27, maybe even up to 30, please pay attention because there are always scratches. There may not be 5 or 6 scratches, but there is typically always 1 or 2 scratches. So if your child is on the bubble in any of these events this weekend, pay attention because many times, more often than not, a swimmer just outside of the top 24 will scratch into the finals. So little public service announcement for the parents, always trying to do some good for the parents out there. Ella Bosselman in lane 3 from Kingfish. Isabella Ann from Phoenix in 4. Audi Lynn from Gators in lane 5. And we're pretty tight here. So we're pretty tight. It looks like it's Bosselman who touched first at the, I think that's the 50. 100. Yes, that is the 100 because I see the 50 split on the board. I can't say it's early because I've been up early. My partner's giving me some good-natured ribbing. I love it. I deserve it for sure. I'm always good, folks, for 1 to 3 mistakes every session, at least. The biggest one that I typically make is I'll call a race before it's finished. So they'll have another 50 to go. I'll get all excited, and then I'll say, oh, there's another 50. So bear with us here. We try and keep it light, try to have a good time on here. Who else is chiming in? Great relays, Mia Chambers. So it's Morgan Moniz. So Morgan Moniz from Cape Cod Swim Club heading out to St. Francis University in Pennsylvania next year. Great congratulations to her. Good luck down in beautiful PA. It's like we have a changing of the guard here. Audi Lynn in lane 5 will take it, 2:15.45. Isabella Ann takes second. Third place goes to Bosselman, 2:19.03. Many swimmers dread this 200 fly, a very taxing event. My partner's daughter, Ruby Groves, will be competing here. I believe she's in the last heat. She'll be in lane number 7 for Gators. Ruby going next year to Williams College. So Ruby Groves, a Williams College commit, will be swimming next year. So congratulations to Ruby. Lane 2 is underway. Heat 2, Julia Pelchat in 2. Riley Nussbaum in 3. Grace Yu in 4. Isabel Chu in 5. Amelia Barron in lane 6. And Isabel Hausman in lane 7. So keep an eye on Julia Pelchat here from Gators in lane 2. very strong sprint freestyler, very strong butterflyer, and just like that, Julia's in the lead here, 28-16 after the 50. Nussbaum in second, Isabel Chu running third. And I'm saying Isabel Chu, that's Izzy Chu. I'm getting confused here. I don't refer to Izzy as Isabel ever. So Izzy Chu, friend of the family here in lane 5 from Bluefish. So she's moved into second place. Pelchat still holding strong on first through 100, 101.06 for Pelchat, leading the way. Izzy Chow in second for Bluefish, 102.50. Third place is Amelia Barron. So Pelchat holding on to the lead, continuing here. Pelchat first, Chu in second. Looks like Chu is now taken over the lead from Pelchat. So Izzy Chu from Bluefish, final 50 here, just ahead of Pelchat. So Pelchat was leading the way all the way until this last 50. This is where fatigue starts to set in. Take a look at lane number 6. Amelia Barron here starting to make a move from Phoenix. But it's Izzy Chu from Bluefish leading the way. Here comes Barron, but it will be Chu from Bluefish who takes the opening heat of the women's 200 fly, 2:14.73 for Chu. Amelia Barron moves into second, 2:15.17. Julia Pelchat takes third, 2:17.19. So we'll move into heat number 3. So again, with names and pronunciations, I do apologize. In lane 1, I can only see a partial name on the heat sheet and the scoreboard. So Nishikawa Geetham in 1 from Bluefish. Francesca Dolby from Bluefish in 2. Anya Real from Commonwealth in 3. Joss Halsey from Gators in 4. Claire Mosher from Solo in 5. Braylon Wilson from YMCA in lane 6, that's the Storm. Fiona Wang from Greenwood in 7, and Carson Ide in lane 8. So top time coming into this heat belongs to Joss Halsey, 14-year-old from Gators, 2:12.43 for Halsey. But it's Carson Ide from Phoenix. Some outside smoke in lane 8 at the top of your screen. Wang in second, Halsey third right now. So Carson Ide, 16 years old from Phoenix, came in with a 2:13.53. She's leading the way in lane 8 right now. Getting a push here from Halsey in lane 4. So Halsey has moved into second. Wang is third. It's still Carson Ide from Phoenix in lane 8. It's very rare that we get a heat winner from the outside lanes, but it does happen. It does happen more than you would think. Looks like Halsey now has moved into first place in lane 4, so that's Joss Halsey. So she's coming in for the finish. It will be Halsey who takes it from lane 4 from Gators. She goes at 2:10.26. Mosher second, 2:10.90. Braylon Wilson, 2:11.70. Ide drops to 7th, 2:15.53 as we move on to heat 4. We are off and running with heat number 4. Abigail Choi from Greenwood in 1. Harper Stevenson from Purple Valley Aquatics in 2. Catherine Swan from Crimson Aquatics in 3. Juliana Guida from The Storm in lane 4. Caitlin Chipetta from Bluefish in 5. Ayana Folga from Commonwealth in 6. Rebecca Siegel from Greenwood in 7. And it's Alexandra Strand from Commonwealth in 8. Stevenson in the lead right now, followed by Swan. Siegel in 3rd place again. The 200 fly, very taxing, tiring event. You will rarely ever see a negative split in this event where the second 100 is faster than the first. Happens, every once in a great while, but you'll certainly see fatigue starting to set in for these swimmers as that lactic acid builds up, typically around the 100 or definitely the 150. So Stevenson still in the lead from Purple Valley Aquatics. Catherine Swan running 2nd from Crimson right now. Siegel 3rd, so it's been this way since the start. Stevenson, Swan, Siegel, 1, 2, 3 in that order. This is where you start to see some fatigue now coming in at the 150 mark. Stevenson still first. Swan in 2nd. Ayana Folger from Commonwealth has now moved into 3rd, so Siegel has dropped down to 4th. Ayana Folger, 16-year-old from Commonwealth, she has moved into 3rd now. So they make their turn for home here. And it looks like it will be lane 3. Catherine Swan taking it from Crimson, 208.69 for Swan. Ayana Folga will move all the way up to 2nd, 209.49. Harper Stevenson from Purple Valley Aquatics will finish 3rd, 210.68. So we'll move into heat number 5. Abigail Topfer from Kingfish in 1. Caroline Cavalier from Solo in 2. Anna Bamer from Solo in 3. Bryn Wright from Bluefish in 4. Chloe Song from Greenwood in 5. Megan Nelson from Sailfish Swim Team in 6. Laura Lee Folger from United Swim Club in 7. And Jelena Pluucci from Bluefish in lane 8. So early on, very early here, it's Anna Bamer. I would expect to see Bamer the winner of this heat. Bamer, a University of Michigan commit. So congratulations to Anna. Chloe Song running 2nd, Bryn Wright 3rd right now. So Bamer continues to be your leader, followed by Chloe Song and Caroline Cavalier from Solo in 3rd. They changed the scoreboard look on us now there, Tim. So men's 2 fly, that must be the next event. Must be the, I don't know what they're doing with it. Little interesting, but Anna Bamer back to live action, remains in 1st. Cavalier in 2nd. Wright has moved into 3rd right now. Bamer, the talented swimmer from Solo Aquatics. I had the pleasure of meeting her father this morning. Again, you're not going to ask me his name because I can't tell you, but we had a great conversation. He did help me with the pronunciation. I did do Anna's MIAA sectionals meet a few weeks ago, and I was saying her name wrong the whole time, so it was good to know that. So it will be Bamer who takes it. 2:03.03 for Bamer. Chloe Song moves into 2nd, 2:06.56. 3rd place, Bryn Wright from Bluefish, 2:07.65. We'll move into heat number 6. So we have lane 1 open here in, yes we do. We have lane 1 open. So we have Skylar Knowlton from Phoenix in 2, Eliza Brown from Commonwealth in 3, Amanda Whitkiss from Greenwood in 4, Catherine White from Bluefish in 5, Clara Bodner from Weymouth in 6, Christina DiPietro from Bluefish in 7, and Emma Vilou from The Storm in lane 8. So right off the bat, it's Amanda Whitkiss from Greenwood, 26.77, followed by Catherine White and Eliza Brown. So there's your top 3. Early on here in heat number 6 of 7. So once again, it will be the top 24 that will make it back for finals, A, B, and C flight finals tonight. Starting at 5:15 here at Brown University, Whitkiss remains in first, White second, Brown third, so no change there through 100. 6 out of the 7 swimmers sub 1 minute times there, so some pretty fast swimming. And then once we get to heat 7, we'll see even faster swimming. Sandra Smith checking in on the live stream. Sandra Smith, the mother of Mateo Smith from Gators, had a strong showing in the men's 1,000 last night. Amanda Whitkiss remaining in first. Some changing of the guard here. Catherine White has moved into second, and Christina DiPietro from Bluefish in lane 7 has moved up into third place. Kara McDonough is rooting for Abby Topfer. Somebody's going to the University of Miami. Oh, it's Amanda Whitkiss, University of Miami. All right, there we go. So Amanda Whitkiss, I get the college commitment right on time. First place here for Amanda, 158.82. Catherine White takes second, 159.71. Christina DiPietro takes third, 204.30. So congratulations to Amanda, both on the heat victory and the commit to the University of Miami. Go you. And here we go, folks, our 7th and final heat of the women's 200 fly. In lane 1, Isabella Schneider. In lane 2, Elisa Kim. In lane 3, Alexis Martino. In lane 4, Natalie Mannion. In lane 5, Ashlyn Farris. In lane 6, Clara Wenner. Lane 7, my partner's daughter, Ruby Groves from Gators. And in lane 8, Cambria Jewett from The Storm. Top time coming in belongs to Natalie Mannion, 159.68. She's the only swimmer sub 2 minutes here. So keep an eye on Mannion in lane 4. She's out early. She is in the lead. She's followed by Ashlyn Farris in lane 5 and Alexis Martino, 1, 2, 3 there. So again, it will be the top 24 making it to finals. A, B, and C flights. Get some rest after our prelims this morning. Then come back ready to go. It looks like Ashlyn Farris has now moved into the lead over Mannion in lane 5, and it is Farris. Mannion has dropped down to second. Martino from Phoenix moves up into third. So Ashlyn Farris splits a 57.47. 4 swimmers under a minute there in the 100 split. Mannion and Farris battling it out in lanes 4 and 5. It looks like Mannion may have taken back over the lead. We'll see here. It's really close. No, it is Mannion. So we're talking 8/100ths of a second between Mannion and Farris. Martino remains in third. So no change there. So this will be between Mannion and Farris coming down the stretch to see who gets the number 1 seed here tonight in the finals. Looks like Mannion has pulled ahead a little bit. She seems to be getting stronger at the flags. Farris making a late push here. Who's it going to be at the wall? And it will be Natalie Mannion by 1/100th of a second. Mannion goes 2:00:25. Farris goes 2:00:26. Clara Renner from Crimson sneaks up into third, 2:04:58. So Mannion and Farris, that should set up an outstanding finals tonight. So we'll move into event number 8. This is the men's 200-yard butterfly. Diane Kavik checking in, Justine Zapagan, Jeremiah Schur, all rooting for Bluefish. Nick, and great commentary. Thank you for the compliments. We surely appreciate it. We're off and running here. First heat of the men's 200 fly. Zach De Silva Grandin from Phoenix in 3. Nick Kavik from Gator in 4. And Jeffrey Kong from Gator in lane 5. So we'll keep an eye on Kavik here in lane 4. He has the top time coming in. It is De Silva Grandin leading the way, though, right now from Phoenix in lane 3. Only 3 swimmers in this particular heat. We'll have 6 heats on the men's side. So a few less qualifiers on the men's side. Those seniors' qualifying times extremely difficult for both the men and the women, but the men's times are extremely fast. So a true testament to all of the swimmers who are here. Now Kavik and Kong making a move on De Silva Grandin, and it's Kong who's moved into first. De Silva Grandin has dropped down to second, Kavik running third, but in all honesty, folks, as you can see, they all are neck and neck right now. Lanes 3, 4, and 5. Great turn there by Kong in lane 5. So Jeffrey Kong, the 17-year-old from Gators, had a great turn there, and he's now moved in to a pretty commanding spot in first. But here comes Kavik. So Kong, Kavik, De Silva Grandin is the order right now through 150. Keep an eye on Kavik here. Diminutive in size, gigantic in heart. We'll see if he can chase down Kong through this final 25 here. Kong is great at the walls, has some great turns, some solid underwaters. Kavik seems to catch him in the pool. Not this time, though. It will be Jeffrey Kong who takes it. 203.24. Kavik will take second, 203.83. De Silva Grandin goes third, 207.42. So once again, top 24 will make finals tonight. We'll move into heat number 2. Griffin Picard from Phoenix in 1. Joshua McDonald from Executive in 2. Harry Fang from Gators in 3. Conlon Hurley from Phoenix in 4. Evan Allen from Executive in 5. Benjamin Latourelle from Bluefish in 6. Matthew Walden from Bluefish in 7. And Aiden Walcott from Kingfish in lane 8. The top time coming in belongs to Conlon Hurley in lane 4. He's running second right now to McDonald. Walden of Bluefish in lane 7, currently occupying third. So Conlon Hurley came in with a 202.58, followed by Evan Allen with a 202.96. So they're your 2 sub 203 swimmers. But right now it's all Josh McDonald from Executive leading the way, bottom of your screen in lane 2. Conlon Hurley running second. Matthew Walden still third. So McDonald, Hurley, Walden at the halfway point. Every swimmer sub 1 minute. So you really start to see the difference. We're in heat 2 of the men, and their 100 splits are under a minute. Where on the women's side, it took till we got to heat 6 to start to see that. McDonald remains in first, Hurley second, Walden third. So that's been 1, 2, 3 since the start. Still anybody's race. Fatigue will start to set in right now. McDonald has led all the way, but here comes Hurley in lane 4. Here comes Walden in lane 7 and Walcott in lane 8. This is going to be a photo finish, folks, and it is Hurley who takes it. 158.85, the comeback by Hurley. Aiden Walcott second, 159.17, and Matthew Walden, he was in third place this whole race, 159.97. So great race there. Isaac Ng from Weymouth in 1. Braden Ando from Bluefish in 2. Josh Dion from Phoenix in 3 and 4. Teddy Sun from Amherst Tritons in 4. Matthew Wang from Gators in 5. Ryan Connors, friend of the program, from Gators in lane 6. John Butera from Gators in 7. And Sean Bailey from Executive in lane 8. After the 50, John Butera leading the way from Gators. It's Isaac Ng in 2nd from Weymouth. Sean Bailey 3rd. So we get some outside lanes making some moves here. Lane 7, 1, and 8 respectively. 1, 2, 3 right now after the first 50. We know anything can happen in these 200 flies. Butera, though, looks very strong in lane 7. So 53.60. He's almost 2 seconds ahead of Matthew Wang, his teammate from Gators. In 2nd, Isaac Ng has moved into 3rd from the Weymouth Waves. So John Butera pacing the field here. Swimming out of lane 7. He's built up a very comfortable lead after 150. Matthew Wang remains in 2nd, and now Teddy Sun. We have some movement for 3rd place. Teddy Sun has moved into 3rd. Don't look now, here comes Ryan Connors in 4th. So Connors 6/100ths out of 3rd right now. Let's see if Connors can make a move and slip into that top 3. It will be John Butera who takes it in lane 7. Wang is getting pushed by Connors here. So Butera will take 1st. Wang and Connors to the wall, and it's Wang taking 2nd. Ryan Connors will take 3rd. Teddy Sun from the Tritons will take 4th. So Butera goes a 154.11, Wang a 156.40, and Connors a 156.85. We'll move right to heat number 4. Zach Parent from Bluefish in lane 1. Matt Vievanov from Gator in 2. Miles Lim from Phoenix in 3. Alan Zhang from Gators in 4. Hubert Wang from Commonwealth in 5. Reed Nussbaum from Weymouth in 6. Mateo Smith from Gators in 7. And Sam Reynoso Williams from Commonwealth in lane 8. Top time coming in belongs to Zhang, 149.21. And it is Zhang who's out to the early lead, followed by Mateo Smith from Gators. Reed Nussbaum running 3rd. We mentioned Smith earlier today. He had a good 1,000 free last night, dropping, I believe, 12 or 13 seconds. So spectacular job by Smith, holding on in 2nd right now here. We'll see as they come in for the 100. Alan Zhang continues to lead the way. It's now Miles Lim who has moved up into 2nd. Reed Nussbaum 3rd. Smith has dropped down into 4th. But Alan Zhang, you see the strong butterfly stroke that he possesses, the power in the water. Keep an eye on his underwaters there. Very strong underwaters. Further he can swim underwater, the less energy he has to put out on top of the water. He's in 1st at the 150, 120.81. He's followed by Hubert Wang, who has moved up into 2nd. Miles Lim is in 3rd. So again, this is where we start to see fatigue set in for these swimmers right around that 150-yard mark. No fatigue here for Alan Zhang, though. He came in with the top time, 149.21. He was the only sub-150 swimmer, and he's going to break that again today. 148.93 for Zhang. Great swim for him. It will be Hubert Wang taking 2nd from Commonwealth, 153.24. And Miles Lim from Phoenix takes 3rd, 154.31. Heat 5 of 6, Jacob Russell from Green Mountain in lane 1. Thomas Denton from Green Mountain in 2. Timothy Andrews from Rhode Island Aquatic Club in 3. Josh Parent from Bluefish in 4. Thomas Hagar from Commonwealth in 5. Ryan McFadden from YMCA of the North Shore in 6. Aiden Malvey from Kingfish in 7. And Henry Bacone Shore from Commonwealth in lane 8. So what do we have here? Josh Parent leading the way from Bluefish right now. Hagar running 2nd, Russell 3rd. Parent goes out in a 24.41. 3 Parent siblings all participating here. this weekend, Josh, Zach, and Alex. Saw Josh last night. Had a good conversation with his dad, Chris, last night and this morning. And it is Josh Parent who continues to lead the way here in lane 4, followed by Thomas Hagar. Thomas Denton has moved up into 3rd place now. So the two Thomases running 2 and 3. Hagar 2, Denton 3. Josh Parent in the lead, but he's getting pushed by Hagar from Commonwealth in lane 5. So here's the pivotal 150 mark. Parent has about a half of a body length lead. Hagar still running 2nd. Denton still running 3rd. So Parent, Hagar, Denton, 1, 2, 3. As we move into the 175, Parent continues to get stronger, it looks like, as this race goes on. Making his final turn. So Josh Parent will take first. Hagar will take 2nd. So that's a pretty easy 1-2 for Parent and Hagar. The race for 3rd will be between Denton and Andrews, and it looks like it's Tim Andrews from Rhode Island Aquatics Club. He snuck up into 3rd place. So nice finish by Andrews there. Running in 4th and 5th most of the race, comes in 3rd. We'll move into our 6th and final heat on the men's side. Andrew Song from Bluefish in lane 1. Zach Quitkin in lane 2 from Phoenix. Theo Baudet from Gators in 3. Landon Him from Bluefish in 4. Davis Bonebreak from Commonwealth in 5. Ryan Shute in lane number 6. Melson Arquiello in lane 7 from Hockomock. And Jonathan Bird from Kingfish in lane 8. So Landon Him owns the top time coming in, and right on cue, Landon Him first right now. Running 2nd is Theo Baudet. 3rd is Aquilano from Hockomock Y. Landon Him's time coming in, 1:48.37. So he's the top overall qualifier here for the prelims. He is a Dartmouth commit for next year, so congratulations to Landon. Same 1, 2, 3 as the 50. Him, Bonebreak, Baudet in that order. Him, a very strong butterflyer, 52.69 out in. You see that strong butterfly stroke generates a ton of power from those hips as well. Always strong underwaters from him. Him, Bonebreak, and Baudet, 1, 2, 3. That hasn't changed as Him has lengthened his lead a little bit here as we approach our final 50, final 25. So Him came in with a 1:48.37. I think he's going to best that. Going to be close, 1:48.70 for him. He'll be your top overall qualifier tonight in finals. Davis Bonebreak will take 2nd, 1:52.11. Ryan Shute takes 3rd, 1:55.10, and that's a wrap on the men's 200-yard fly. We'll move into our next event, which will be event number 9, the women's 100-yard backstroke. Again, if you want to take a look at the finalists, I don't have that sheet, but if you go on to Meet Mobile, once the heats are finished or the event is finished, it should be updated. You'll see the final standings. We're going to move into event 9. There will be 9 heats of the women's 100 back. The women have entered the pool here. We'll have lanes 3, 4, 5, and 6 occupied. So we're off and running here in event number 9, Heat 1, Sophia Yee from Upper Valley Aquatics in 3, Ula Haller from Crimson in 4, Ella Gaucher from Executive in 5, and Hazel Jean Tracy from Phoenix in lane 6. Catching up on the live stream here, Diane Kavik Dai Tran, let's go Nick. Dan Cole, let's go Jacob and Thomas from GMA. Dai Tran, yes, let's go Thomas D. So we're up to over 125 on the live stream. Again, appreciate everybody taking the time here. Ula Haller running in first right now, followed by Tracy and Gosher. Again, this is Heat 1, Event 9 of the Women's 100 back. There will be 9 heats here this morning. Top 24 will make it back to finals. A, B, and C flights for the finals. Ula Haller looking strong here from Crimson, and she'll be your opening heat winner. So Haller takes it in a 101.33. Tracy will go second, Gosher third, Yee fourth. So good opening heat as we move on to heat number 2. As these races get shorter, I can probably just reduce to the names and not the teams, so you can see that on the screen. Okay, swimmers are relaxing for a second. Okay, so it looks like the officials are holding them up. Here we go. We're off and running here. Heat 2, Emily Richardson in 1, Cindy Ben in 2, Sarah Garrett in 3, Anna Coleman in 4, Paige Panagos in 5, Clementine Robbins in 6, Alexandra Sodik in 7, and Katie Tesson in lane 8. Top time coming in belongs to Coleman from Phoenix, 10077 from Anna. She's in lane number 4. Very tightly bunched group of swimmers here. Looks like Clementine Robbins leading the way right now from Phoenix. Sodik running second. Panagos running third. Tie for fourth right now between Garrett and Coleman. But it was Clementine Robin leading the way early, and it is Clementine Robin, the 16-year-old from Phoenix. She'll take heat number 2. Good swim for Clementine here. 58.57 will take it. Garrett will take second. Sodik will take third. So Clementine Robbins, your heat 2 winner. They'll exit the pool. Next heat will be ready. We'll have a full pool of swimmers here. See some familiar names in this heat. Off and running, Audrey Sambrook in 1, Courtney Bogosian in 2, Madison Stearns in 3, Aya Hassani in lane 4, Charlotte Hoover in 5, Jalen Howarth in 6, Tegan Jeffers in 7, and Catherine Dunbar in lane 8. Top time coming in belongs to Hassani from Gators, 10031. So she's in lane 4. Too close to call right now. At the wall, it looks like it's Howarth, and it is Howarth at the turn, followed by Bogosian in lane 2 from Gators, followed by Hoover. 28.95 for Hoover. So again, a couple quick up and backs here in the women's 100 back. This is heat number 3. Looks like it's Howarth still leading the way, although Hoover is making a late push here. Will it be Howarth or Hoover? And it is Howarth. She'll take it with a 59.47. Hoover second, Jeffers third. We'll move on to heat number 4. 9 heats here of the women's 100 back. Lane 1, you'll find Mila Vuoltinaho. Lane 2, Natalie Keith. Lane 3, Morgan Moniz. Lane 4, Sophie Weingarten. Lane 5, Lena Matera. Lane 6, Braylon Wilson. In lane 7, Noah Chambers. And in lane 8, Morgan Dortier. Top time coming in belongs to Weingarten. She's the only sub 1 minute swimmer here in this heat. She's in lane 4, but it's lane 7 right now, and that's Noah Chambers out quick. 28.46 for Chambers. She's followed by Dardier in lane 8. Morgan Moniz from Cape Cod in lane 3. So Chambers remains the leader. She's getting a little push from Wilson on the inside, but it looks like it will be Noah Chambers who takes it here. Chambers goes a 58.8. Wilson 59.74, good for second. Morgan Moniz 59.91, good for third. So Noah Chambers, our Heat 4 winner. Heat 5 lined up and ready to go. Officials didn't like what they saw there. They'll reset. Sydney Stockwell in lane 1, Amalia Guerra in 2, Paige Wilgus in 3, Quinn White in 4, Ava Wertnen in 5, Caitlin Chapetta in lane 6, Debbie Wells in 7, Rebecca Siegel in 8. Should be noted, Ava Wertnen, a recent Boston College swimming commit, so congratulations to Ava. And best of luck. Top time coming in belongs to Quinn White from Crimson, 59.47. It is White who leads the way right now, followed by Stockwell and Wertnen, 1, 2, 3 in that order. So Quinn White leading the way. 14 years old from Crimson. She came in with a 59.47. She will win this heat going away. So it will be Quinn White from Crimson who takes it in a 57.19. Ava Wertnen moves up in the second, 59.15. In third place was Debbie Wells from Bluefish. So Quinn White, your Heat 5 winner. We'll move into heat number 6. 6 of 9 here. Rose Galuli in 1, Caitlin Padd in 2, Addison Abreu in 3, Sarah Baxter in 4, Isabella Lombard in 5, Eleanor Kunanen in 6, Carson Ide in 7, Kathleen Edison in 8. The only time where I ever somewhat cheer is when my daughter is actually in the pool in lane 3. I try and keep it very neutral the whole way through here, folks, but sometimes those parental instincts, you know, tough to lose it. Lombard running first right now. It's Pat in second, Addison Abreu in third. Top time coming into this heat belonged to Sarah Baxter, 59.09. So let's see as they come for home here what this looks like. Looks like it's Isabella Lombard right now in lane 5. Caitlin Pat looks to be in second. So it will be Pat who takes it. Baxter goes third, Lombard second. Abreu will take fourth. So your Heat 6 winner, Caitlin Pat, from Boston YMCA. We'll move into heat number 7. Ava Burnham from Webb's Tornadoes in 1, Victoria Novinsky from Executive in 2, Sonia Mlakar in 3, Zuri Ferguson in 4, Chloe Song in 5, Cambria Jewett in lane 6, Jill Carline in 7, and Elizabeth Nesta in lane 8. Top time coming in belongs to Zuri Ferguson, 55.76. She's in lane 4. She's getting some competition here. So Zuri's running first. Sonia Mlakar from Gators in second. Chloe Song third, not too far behind. Cambria Jewett from the Storm running in fourth, but it is Zuri Ferguson leading the way. The 14-year-old from Bluefish came in with a 55.76. So she's starting to pull away right here solid underwater there by Song, but it will be Ferguson who takes it. 55.99 for Ferguson. Song second, 57.14. And third place will go to Cambria Jewett, 58.53. So that's a wrap on heat number 7. We'll move into heat number 8. Jesse McNeil from Bluefish in lane 1. Michaela Chokareva in 2. Alden White in 3. Malia Umwan in 4. Ariana Zhao in 5. Avery Lord in lane 6. It's Ainsley Nayland in lane 7 and Ava Wong in lane 8. Malia Umwan from Phoenix, a University of Michigan commit, so she'll be teammates with Anna Bamer next year. Go blue, and it's Umwan leading the way here after the 50, followed by Zhao. White is running third. So Umwan leading the way in the middle of the pool here in lane 4. She came in with the top time in this heat, 55.33. She's got a pretty comfortable lead. Typically the swimmers, if they are able to see that, they'll shut it down a little bit early. It looks like Umwan will not shut it down, 55.39. So right on her top time. Zhao takes second, White third. It's again, top 24 come back. This will bring us to our 9th and final heat of the women's 100 backstroke. Alina Dudkina in lane 1, Chloe Akambi in 2, Jenna Charlotte in 3, Natalie Mannion in 4, Shay First in 5, Isabella Schneider in lane 6, and Eliza Brown in 7, and Veronica Kosova in lane 8. Top time coming in the top overall qualifier is Natalie Mannion from Commonwealth. She leads the way in lane 4 right now. First running second, Akambi third. So I know Natalie Mannion has committed to swim somewhere. I've seen it recently. So if you know where she's committed, pop it into the live chat for me. I know I did see that recently. So Mannion is well on her way to being our top qualifier tonight in the finals. It will be Mannion. So I believe she may be going to Florida, potentially. So Mannion takes first, second. Charlotte from Phoenix will take third. So Mannion will be your top overall qualifier tonight in finals. Once again, top 24 make it back. A, B, and C flights. We'll move into event number 10, the men's 100-yard backstroke. 7 heats of this. Fast and furious action here at the Catherine Moran Coleman Aquatic Center. We're off and running. Heat 1, Luca Capoletto in lane 3, Eamon Griffin in 4, Josh Dion in 5, Henry Bryan in lane 6. So the top time coming in belongs to Eamon Griffin from Phoenix, 57.08. Griffin's in lane 4, and Griffin is in the lead right now. White cap going from right to left. Pretty tightly bunched group of swimmers here, as you see. A little bit of glare coming off those windows, but take my word for it. Eamon Griffin is running first. Capoletto in second. Bryan third. They'll hit the wall at the 75. They'll hit the wall at 75 and make the final turn for home. And it is Eamon Griffin who takes first. Luca Capoletto in second. And Henry Bryan in third to start us off here with our 100 backstroke action. We'll move on to heat number 2. Stanford. So Ditran tells us Stanford. I think she's referring to Natalie Mannion. So Di, can you give us some clarification on that? And we'd love to get that information out there. So the officials are hard to please this morning. Here we go. We're off and running. Heat 2 of 7. Ryan Connors in lane 1. Cole Brooks in 2. Melson Aquilano in lane 3. Jacob Russell in 4. Matthew Toma Michael in 5. Evan Lyons in 6. David Topi in 7. And Griffin Picard in lane 8. Top time coming in belongs to Jacob Russell from Green Mountain, 56.09. Looks like it's Cole Brooks right now in lane 2 leading the way, and it is at the halfway point. Brooks followed by Topi. Aquilano running third from the Hockomock Y. So Brooks continues to be the leader, the 17-year-old from Phoenix. He came in with a 56.22. It looks like he's getting some heat on the outside from Topi in lane 7, but it will be Brooks who takes it. 52.99 for Brooks. Topi takes second. Third place goes to Griffin Picard in lane 8. So the outside lanes, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Rarely see that. We'll move on to heat number 3. Ryan Connors did take fourth, 56.33. Kellen Lane in lane 1, Eric Wang in 2, William McGrew in 3, Kai Shinkyo in 4, Josh Sauter in 5, Sean Bailey in 6, Evan Allen in 7, and Dylan Bradshaw-Barra in lane 8. Top time coming in belongs to Kai Shinkyo in lane 4. So Shinkyo has a propensity to swim from behind. So not uncommon to see him probably third or fourth here. I'd keep an eye on him making a run. He's actually fifth at the turn. It's Sauter in first, followed by Wang and Mulgrew. Shinkyo, a typically stronger back half swimmer. We'll see what he can do here this morning. I don't think backstroke is his number 1 event here, but it looks like it is Sauter who remains in first in lane 5. Here comes Wang in lane 2, and Wang may have moved into first, and it is Eric Wang from Gators who takes it. Mulgrew second, Sauter third, so Eric Wang, your Heat 3 winner. 54.15 the time for Wang. Natalie Mannion is committed to Stanford, so wow, big time commit there. Congratulations to Natalie Mannion and best of luck at Stanford University next year. Noam Reinhorn in lane 1, Luke Austin in 2, Zach Halsey in 3, Thomas Powers Hammond in 4, Isaac Ing in 5, Casey Connors in lane 6, Bradley Waters in 7, and Jaden Noel in lane 8. Top time coming in belongs to Powers Hammond, 55.09. But at the turn, it's going to be Bradley Waters in first. Halsey running second, Reinhorn third. Waters is out in a 25.85. Halsey a 26.01. Reinhorn a 26.30. So Waters still looks to be in the lead. Let's see if Halsey's making a push here. So is Reinhorn in lane 1. At the gate, it's going to be Waters who takes it. So Waters, Reinhorn, Halsey, 1, 2, 3 in that order. Bradley Waters, your Heat 4 winner. Oliver York in lane 1, Quinn Schwab in 2, Matthew Wang in 3, Daniel McLaughlin in 4, William Fuchs in 5, Quinn Borchers in 6, Tim Johnson in 7, and Quentin McKell in lane 8. Big welcome back to Quentin McKell. He's been taking a gap year in France. Had a good conversation with his mother this morning, so best of luck to Quinton. It is McLaughlin running first, Schwab second, Johnson third right now. So it's Dan McLaughlin from Solo. He can take the foot off the gas. He will. Well, they actually can't take the foot off the gas. 50.99 from McLaughlin. Needs that time to qualify. Borchers will run second. Schwab in third as we move into heat number 6. Lane 4 will be open. William Carrico in 1, Noah Kerr in 2, Zach Zabo in 3, Brian Zapata in 4, Pablo Denega in 5, Luke Jaguar in lane 7, and Dylan Jewett in lane 8. So lane 4 is open in the middle of the pool. So that puts our best time coming in belonging to Zapata in lane 5, who leads the way at the halfway point. Paul Denega running second, Noah Kerr in third from Phoenix. Very unusual that we have a scratch in lane 4. Typically the fastest time in their heat. So it will be Brian Zapata from Anglerfish. 51.36 for Zapata. Denega takes second, Jaguar third. Quickly moving along, this is our final heat of the men's 100 back, heat number 7. So once again, after the swimmers were told to take their mark, they're resetting. Off and running, Matthew Walden in 1, Nate Coleman in 2, William McClellan in 3, Thomas Hagar in 4, Gabe Lee in 5, Jordan Moad in lane 6, Ethan Gu in 7, and Garrett Jones in lane 8. This should be an extremely fast heat. Hagar comes in, the only qualifier under 50, 49.89. So he's in lane 4, and he's the current leader right off the bat, 24.24. He's followed by Lee and Coleman. William McClellan from Gators running 4th right now out of lane 3. Hagar with some very powerful underwaters, keeps that head back, good shoulder rotation. The hips stay up, the kicking stays active, and Hagar will be going into tonight as the top qualifier, 49.79. Lee takes second, Coleman third, so no change there. 4th place was Gu, and then William McClellan takes 5th. So we'll move into our next event, which is the women's 200 freestyle. Rapid fire here. This is event number 11. Sophia Yee from Upper Valley Aquatics in lane 3. Flannery Miller from Kingfish in lane 4. And Kylie Herbstruber from Crimson in lane 5. Trying to catch up on the live stream. We got Dave Martin checking in. Go North Shore. I believe that's NSSC up, North Shore Swim Club. Dave, thank you for taking the time to join us. Lily Hoskins from Seekonk checking in. Once again, we appreciate everybody taking the time to join us here on the live stream. As I am indebted to do basically every session, I have to thank my neighbor and fellow Gator parent, Chris Mannion. Chris's kids swim in the younger group. Madison's 10, Connor's 9. But Chris was with me here Wednesday night at Brown, helping to set up for 3 hours, helping me run all the wiring, get all my camera setups, done. So really appreciated his help here. So I'd be remiss if I didn't throw him a shout out basically every session in appreciation of his time. Herb Struber running in first, Miller second, Yee third right now. Top time coming in belongs to Flannery Miller, the 17-year-old from Kingfish, 2:05.56. But it's Herb Struber, the 18-year-old from Crimson, leading the way right now. Once again, the opening heat of the 200 freestyle. Once again, we've peaked a little over 125 people on the live stream. We appreciate you all taking the time. One thing I would ask is if you do have those links, which you do, these kids could use some encouragement for finals tonight, so make sure you get that links out to everyone and anyone and everyone as you see Herb Struber taking it in a 2:05.14. Miller will take second, 2:07.58. Sophia Yee will take third. So this will be heat number 2. 2 of 11, Emma Shao from Webb's Tornadoes in 1, Ann Conway from Greenwood in 2, Caroline McKay from North Shore in 3, Joss Halsey. Quick turnaround for Halsey, it seems. In lane 4 from Gators, Claire Mosher from Solo in 5, Paige Wielgis from Cape Cod in 6, and Jalen Howarth from Solo Aquatics in lane 7. The top time coming in belongs to Joss Halsey, 2:01.21. It is McKay out in front early, 26.70, followed by Shu in lane 1 and Jalen Haworth in lane 7. So again, get those links out to friends, family, neighbors, teachers, coaches, you name it. We'll be back at 5:15 tonight for finals. Again, it'll be the top 24 swimmers in each event. There will be an A, B, and C finals. Check Meet Mobile for the order of finishers. But I would also say if you do have a swimmer that's 25, 26, 27, keep an eye on them because they could very easily scratch into finals. So that happens very often. There will be 1 or 2 swimmers who can't make finals for whatever reason, and someone gets to move up. So pay attention, talk to the coaches, especially if you are the parent of a swimmer who is on the cusp of making it. So Jalen Howarth in lane 7 leading the way. Emma Shao running second, and Conway third right now. So Howarth from Solo, an outside lane along with Conway and Shao. So good showing from our outside lanes here in heat number 2. As they get to the wall, it will be Haworth who takes it. Jalen Haworth, 158.48. Emma Shao takes second and Conway third. So it looks like lane 7 is open. So we'll have an open lane 7 here in heat 3. In lane 1, Emma Davis. In lane 2, Isabella Lombard. In lane 3, Alexa Lindell. In lane 4, Jacqueline Zapagan. In lane 5, Rose Galuli. In lane 6, Sid Abild. It should be noted, in lane 4, Jacqueline Zapagan, 12 years old from Bluefish. 159.13. And it is Zapagan leading the way right now. So I believe 12 years old is our youngest qualifier for the weekend here. It's not very often that you see a 12-year-old qualify for seniors. I have seen it before, not very often. So big things to come from Jacqueline Zapagan in lane 4 from Bluefish. She continues to lead the way here in heat number 3. at the 100. She's out in a 55.84. She's followed by Sita Bild, her Bluefish teammate, 57.04. Caitlin Archambault in lane 8 is third right now. So the story here would be Jacqueline Zepagin, the 12-year-old, our youngest swimmer today. As I look ahead on the heat sheet, I don't see anybody even 13 years old, never mind 12. Actually, I do. I see one more. Ailette Nishikawa Gaitham, also from Bluefish. So two 12-year-olds here today. Quite an accomplishment to make seniors as a 12-year-old. So it will be Zepagin who takes heat number 3, 156.77. Great swim for her. Archambault will take second, Ibild third. As we move into heat number 4. Anna Zanolo in lane 1, Audrey Sambrook, in 2, Noah Chambers in 3, Meredith Uaz in 4, Courtney Bogosian in lane 5, Allison Brown in lane 6, Cora Zawalik in lane 7, and Kaylee Stockwell in lane 8. Your top time coming in belongs to Meredith Uaz, 2:12.91. That's a long course conversion time. It is Courtney Bogosian leading the way after the first 50. Followed by Brown and Uaz. So Courtney Bogosian, 17-year-old from Gators, also swims at the high school level for the Lincoln School here in Providence, Rhode Island. Once again, good crowd online, good crowd in person. It's been a good mix so far here this morning. Bogosian remains in first at the halfway point. Brown second. Uaz third, so nothing has changed there. 1, 2, 3. It's nice to be back inside. Brown, again, in what I regard as the top swimming facility in New England. There's a lot of fantastic pools, especially up in Boston. When you think of BU and MIT, WPI and Worcester. So Brown has now moved into first, so a little flip-flop there. First and second, Allison Brown from Kingfish has moved into first. Courtney Bogosian running second. Meredith Uaz from Phoenix in third right now. They're coming in for their final 25. Had to make sure there before I went out on the limb there. And it will be Allison Brown who takes it. Brown followed by Uaz. Actually, it looked like it was Bogosian who took second and who had a soft touch at first, so check Meet Mobile for that. But what we do know is Allison Brown is your Heat 4 winner. We'll move into Heat number 5. Gabriella Harding in lane 1, Anna Dufresne in lane 2, Natalie Keith in 3, Isabella Rodriguez in 4, Paige Panagos in 5, Riley Nussbaum in 6, Tegan Jeffers in 7, and Carson Ide in lane 8. The top time coming in belongs to Isabella Rodriguez from Greenwood, 157.30. She's in lane 4. Look at this, almost dead even all the way through the first 50. Everybody clocking a 27. So less than a second separates 1 through 8 here, folks. It was Nussbaum who touched first, followed by Panagos and Jeffers. Somebody's got to be in the lead. And again, these swimmers very tightly packed as they come in for the 100. Looks like it's Rodriguez who has moved into first. Tegan Jeffers in lane 7 now in second. Panagos from Solo in third. Let's see if Rodriguez starts to make a move here on the backside again. She was the top qualifier for this heat, 157.30. 16 years old from Greenwood Swimming. Looks like Tegan Jeffers has now moved into the lead out of lane 7, and it is Jeffers. Panagos second, Ide third. Rodriguez has dropped down to 4th. So again, similar to the 2 fly, this is where fatigue starts to set in a little bit for the ladies and for the men, equally or around that 100, 125, 150 yard mark. But not for Tegan Jeffers. She's gotten stronger in the back half here, and it will be Tegan Jeffers who takes Heat 5, 156.23. Ide second. Isabella Rodriguez does take third, 157.88. The time for her. We'll move in to heat number 6. Catherine Swan in lane 1, Elizabeth Nesta in lane 2, Sarah Bernard in 3, Lauren Jolly in 4, Kenzie Driscoll in lane 5, Alden White in 6, Juliana Guida in lane 7, and Caitlin Chapetta in lane 8. Top time coming in belongs to Lauren Jolly from Gators, 156.80. She's in lane 4. Looks to be out in front right now along with White. So Jolly, White, and Swan, 1, 2, 3 after the 50. White comes in with a 157.07. Swan comes in with a 157.19. So as we continue to move down the heats, not a lot of time separates these swimmers coming in. These margins, as they would say in business, are razor thin. Got Cindy LaCroix checking in for Tegan Jeffers. Tegan, of course, just winning our previous heat of the 200. Alden White now moving into first, switching places with Lauren Jolly. Catherine Swan remains a solid third at the bottom of the pool in lane 1. They'll come in for 150 here. So Alden White looks like she will take it. Swan second, Jolly third. So those three basically swapped positions throughout the race. We'll move into heat number 7. Lucy Chivers in lane 1, Clara Renner in 2, Morgan Fredette in lane 3, Jessie McNeil in lane 4, Morgan Moniz in lane 5, Addison Abreu in lane 6, Caitlin Lacey in lane 7, and Rebecca Siegel in lane 8. Top time coming in belongs to Jessie McNeil, the 17-year-old from Bluefish, 156.37. It's Addison Abreu leading the way after the first 50, 26.74, followed by Clara Renner, 26.92. Third place is Morgan Moniz from Cape Cod, 27.32. So a long way to go here. In our 7th heat of the women's 200 freestyle from Brown University on this beautiful December day. Looks like Caitlin Lacey. No, it's still Addison Abreu actually running in first. Morgan Moniz second. Clara Renner third. You know, since it's my own daughter, I think I'm pretending that she's not in the lead so I cannot be biased and partial. All the swimmers having a good race here. Abreu and Moniz battling it out here in lanes 5 and 6. Looks like now Moniz has moved into first. Abreu second. So here's the final 50. Clara Renner is running in third right now from Crimson. So Morgan Moniz has pulled away here at the end. It will be Moniz who takes it. 154.93. Second place goes to Clara Renner. Addison Abreu will take third. So we'll move on to heat number 8. Caroline Cavalier in lane 1. Megan Huntley in lane 2. Chloe Song in lane 3. Clementine Robbins in 4. Zuri Ferguson in 5. Anna Coleman in lane 6. Alexandra Akmeva in lane 7. And Kelsa Dater in lane 8. So a lot of familiar names here for me. In this heat, Clementine Robbins, top time coming in, 155.88. She's tied for first after the 50 with Chloe Song. Cavalier running third out of lane 1 right now. Robbins remains in first, followed by Song and Cavalier, so no change there. As Clementine Robbins is having herself quite the morning. We saw her with a good swim in the 1 back. Continuing to have a good swim here in the 2 free as she leads the way. Final 50 coming up. Song second, Cavalier third. So it's been this order: Robbins, Song, Cavalier, 1, 2, 3 from the start. Alexandra Akmeva from Gators has now moved into fourth. She's in lane 7. But it will be Clementine Robbins from Phoenix taking heat 8, 152.88 for Robbins. Akmeva moves all the way up from 5th to 2nd. Chloe Song takes 3rd. So we'll move into heat number 9. We have Sophie Phelps in lane 1, Abigail Topfer in 2, Shea First in 3, Caroline McCurdy in 4. Michaela Shokareva in lane 5, Ainsley Nayland in lane 6, Kathleen Edison in 7, and Natalia Robach in lane 8. Coach Tim Thompson checking back in from Florida. Go Phoenix, says Coach Thompson. Glad you're with us again today, Coach. You told me you were going to be here all weekend, so I'm going to hold you to that. All 7 of these sessions. So you're 2 for 2 so far. McCurdy leading the way right now, followed by Shokareva and First. McCurdy had the top time coming in, the only sub 150 time in this heat, 148.54. So this is the heat where you start to see some really, really fast times. So when you talk about a sub 150, these swimmers are cooking. McCurdy running first, Shokareva second, First third. So that order has not changed.
He's a better driver than I am, honestly. Like from the day he got in the car, I let him drive my Sequoia when I was driving Sequoia. Just pays attention, is careful.
McCurdy will remain your leader. Let's see if, so now we have First who's moved into second. So First and Shokareva in lanes 3 and 5 have flip-flopped positions. McCurdy running first, First second, Shokareva third. We'll see if First can catch Shokareva or McCurdy. First has moved ahead now into second. It will be McCurdy who takes it, followed by First, Shokareva third. So it's Phoenix 1, 2, 3 there in heat number 9. So great swimming by the ladies. Congratulations to Caroline McCurdy, your heat 9 winner. Heat 10 is in the water. Caitlin Horsch from Crimson in 1, Ava Werton from Gators in 2, Amanda Whitkus from Greenwood in 3. Malia Umwan from Phoenix in 4. Dana Lee from Commonwealth in 5. Jill Carline from Hockomock Y in 6. Elisa Kim from Phoenix in 7. And Emily Kang from Gators in lane 8. Umwan, the top time coming in 1:48.17. She's leading the way right now, followed by Lee and Carline. Once again, Umwan, part of that powerhouse Michigan recruiting class this year, joined by Anna Bamer. So also swimming this morning. You'll see her, I believe, in the 4 IM next. So it's Umwan at a 52.83. So she's a second and a half faster than the next closest swimmer. That's Dana Lee. Jill Carline running third right now in lane 6. 1:48 again. Umwan's time coming in, 1:48.1. Umwan, Lee, Carline, 1, 2, 3 there. Lanes 4, 5, and 6. So they're your leaders. Keep an eye on Elisa Kim, though, in lane 7. She's making a push to sneak into that top 3 in this heat. She's battling Carline down in lane 7. But it will be Umwan, your runaway winner here in lane heat 10. She's followed by Lee. And it will be Elisa Kim, who finishes the comeback into third. Jill Carline takes 4th. So great swim there. But it is Umwan, your winner, at 1:49.26. Lane 11 is in the water. Heat 11. Quinn White in lane 1. Ella Smith in 2. Bryn White in 3. Natalie Mannion in 4. Megan Reish in lane 5. Veronica Kazova in lane 6. Skylar Knowlton in 7. And Cara Dominici in lane 8. So our top overall qualifier, Natalie Mannion, the Stanford commit, 1:46.83. She's in lane 4, leading the way here, followed by Reish from Phoenix and her Phoenix teammate Skylar Knowlton, who had a great showing in the mile last night as well. So Natalie Mannion off to swim for the Crimson, right? Stanford is the Crimson, right? Harvard is the Crimson. Isn't Stanford the Crimson as well? Cardinals, that's right, the Stanford Cardinals. So Mannion in first, Reish in second right now, Knowlton in third. Stanford, of course, one of the top swimming programs in the country. And they're getting a good one here with Mannion from Commonwealth continuing to lead the way. You know, I kind of hope my daughter doesn't go across the country to college. I think, you know, you want your kids to go where they want and where they're going to exceed and do the best, but all the way across the country, woof. So, talked a lot about Natalie Mannion. She'll wrap up her swim here. She will be your top overall qualifier tonight, it looks like. I don't remember what Malia Umwan's time was. It was close. Mannion takes first, Reish second, Skylar Knowlton third. So we'll move into the men's 200 freestyle. This is event number 12. 8 heats here. Benjamin Latourelle in lane 2. Alexei Avakov in 3. Ethan Gu in 4. David Topi in 5. Max LaRoche in lane 6. And Andrew Billsbury in lane 7. So top time coming in belongs to Gu, 1:51.78. It's Avakov leading the way, followed by Topi and LaRoche. So Max LaRoche, a breaststroker. Also achieving the seniors cut here in the men's 200 free. Talented swimmer, swims at the high school level for Barrington High School here in Rhode Island. Avakov remains in first, followed by Guo. David Topi has moved now into third. LaRoche has dropped down into fourth. So after the men's 200 here, we'll move into the 4 IM. That'll be our final prelim of the morning. Swimmers will have a nice long break. So 10:43 right now. We should be done by noontime. Then the swimmers will probably be expected back at the pool somewhere around 3:30, 4 o'clock. Finals will start at 5:15, I believe. So Avakov takes first, Gu takes second, David Topi third. That's heat number 1. We'll move into heat number 2. Lane 1 is open. Lane 2, we have Alex Lopes. Lane 3, Andrew Long. Lane 4, William McClellan. Lane 5, Oliver Cox. Lane 6, Grayson Smith. Lane 7, Daniel Bonner. And in lane 8, Anthony Wong. So William McClellan comes in with the top time here, 1:50.59. He's a teammate of LaRoche's, another standout swimmer for the Barrington Eagles here in Rhode Island. And it is McClellan leading the way, followed by his Gator teammate, Alex Lopes. Running 1-2 right now, Andrew Long in third. McClellan making the move over to Gators from the Bayside Y a little over a year ago. He swam with Gators when we were Seacoast. So McClellan coming full circle in lane 4. Looking strong here, leading the way by about a body length over the next closest swimmer. It looks like it may be Vonner in 7 or Lopes in 2, and it is Vonner in 7. So William McClellan continues to lead the way. He came in with a 1:50.59. Very smooth freestyle stroke for McClellan. He'll shut it down. 1:46.11 for McClellan. He'll take that. Vonner 1:49.73. Smith takes third, 1:50.29. Heat 3 in the water, Aiden Walcott in lane 1, Cole Brooks in 2, Zach Perrin in 3, Zachary Zabo in lane 4, Garrett Jones in 5, Theodore Batmaka in lane 6, Kevin Jiang in 7, and Mateo Smith in lane 8. Top time coming 8 belongs to Zach Zabo from the Rhode Island Aquatic Club, 1:48.28 the time for Zabo. He's in lane 4, but it's Garrett Jones leading the way after the first 50, followed by Jiang and Zabo. So Zabo, part of the newly formed Rhode Island Aquatic Club, a new team here in the club circuit in New England for the short course season here, coached by Jennifer Delafredi. Garrett Jones remains the leader at the 50. Kevin Jiang in second, and it's now Theodore Batmaka who's moved into third. So again, for these men's heats, you're going to see some increasingly very, very fast swims and very fast times as we continue to move down the heat lane. Garrett Jones has now moved into first. 1:17.54, the running time for Jones at this point. Jiang in second, and Mateo Smith from Gators has moved into third. So all Gators here, 1, 2, 3, right now as they hit the wall at the 175 for their final 25. It will be Garrett Jones who takes it. 144.7 for Jones. Mateo Smith moves all the way up in a second from Gators, so nice swim by Smith. Kevin Jiang third. So Gators 1, 2, 3. Garrett Jones, your Heat 3 winner. Teddy Sun in lane 1. Casey LaLiberty in 2. Daniel Nee in lane 3. Elliot Morse in lane 4. Daniel Backlund in 5. Matt V. Ivanov in 6. Conlon Hurley in 7. And Samuel King in lane 8. Daniel Backlund comes in with the top time. And it is Backlund who's running in first right now. Mia Chambers with some kind words there. Go CCSC. Thank you, Mia. We appreciate it. Mia, get that link out to all your friends, family, neighbors, aunts, uncles, cousins. Get them out to everybody for tonight, for finals, and for the rest of the weekend. Some exciting swimming going on here. Dan Backlund running first right now in the 200 free, Heat 4. Ivanov in second. Daniel Nee in third. We'll get you, before we come on the air this afternoon, we'll get you some standings after last night. I didn't go over that in the beginning. So we'll cover standings typically every morning as far as points are concerned. Bluefish, I believe, was leading the way last night, followed by Phoenix. Daniel Backlund remains in first here, followed by LaLiberty and Nee. So again, this is Heat 4 of 8. The men's 200-yard freestyle here from Brown University for our senior championships for New England swimming. It is Backlund who takes it, 143.58. LaLiberty will take second, and Elliot Morse moves into third from Kingfish. Heat 5 of 8 is in the water. Ethan Macanucci in lane 1. Jordan Moad in lane 2. Alexander Parent in 3. Thomas Powers Hammond in 4. Quinn Schwab in 5. Zach Bubanovich in 6. William Carrico in 7. And Nolan Schlesman in lane 8. The top time coming in belongs to Powers Hammond, 146.68. But it is Schlesman in lane 8 leading the way right now. Powers Hammond running second. Macanucci in lane 1. Running third. So some strong showings early on from our outside lanes. Schlesman, the 16-year-old from North Shore Swim Club. Continues to lead the way, followed by Powers, Hammond, and Schwab. So Schlesman came in with a 147.62. Be looking to improve on that time. He remains in first. No change here. Powers Hammond second, Schwab third. They're all at a 117, so over a second and a half faster than the next swimmer, who is Alexander Parent from Bluefish. So great turn on the other end there, and it is Powers Hammond coming all the way back to take first. Schlesman takes second, Schwab third, so Thomas Powers Hammond 143.39. He'll be your Heat 5 winner. Heat 6 in the water. Tyler Bosma from Solo in lane 1. Sam Reynoso Williams in 2. Luke Jaguar in 3. Landon Him in 4. Alan Zhang in 5. Aiden Kelly in 6. Eric Watka in 7. And Noah Kerr in lane 8. Top time coming in belongs to Landon Him from Bluefish. 141.77 for him. It is Aiden Kelly leading the way early, followed by Zhang. Him is running third right now. Landon Him, a Dartmouth commit, as we mentioned earlier. Again, to all the parents out on the live stream, if you have seniors with college commits, please let me know in the live chat. Would love to announce it on over the air. Big achievement to swim at the collegiate level. Like to give everybody their due as Aiden Kelly remains in first. Landon Him has now moved into second, followed by Luke Jaguar in third at the halfway point. Heat 6 of 8. As Aiden Kelly remains your leader from Cape Cod Swim Club. Landon Him remains in second. Luke Jaguar third. So it will be Aiden Kelly who takes it. 140.47. Landon Him will go second. 142.53. Followed by Luke Jaguar. 142.85. Tim Andrews in lane 1, Jack Marin in 2, William Fuchs in lane 3, Gabriel Lee in lane 4, Nick Andrews in lane 5, Davis Brownbrake in 6, James Misto in 7, Tyler Lutz in lane 8. So the Andrews brothers going up against each other. Tim in 1, Nick in lane 5, both standout swimmers at the high school level for Bishop Hendricken here in Rhode Island. It is Jack Marin, though, leading the way right now, followed by Nick Andrews and Gabe Lee, currently in a tie for second. So this should be a very fast heat. Gabe Lee comes in with the top time, which is 141.45. He's got the top time by a full second over Nick Andrews, who he's battling right now in the middle of the pool. Jack Marin continues to pace the field, though, out of lane 2. It is Gabe Lee second, Nick Andrews in third right now out of lane 5. So Marin has led the way the whole race thus far. He continues to lead. So no change here. Marin, Lee, Andrews, and that's Nick Andrews. They'll make the turn down the stretch here. Lee, Andrews, and Marin. Who's it going to be? Too close to call here, and it will be Marin holding on. So that 1, 2, 3 never changed. Jack Marin takes first, Gabe Lee second, Nick Andrews third. In heat number 7, we'll move on to our 8th and final heat for the 200-yard freestyle. Luke Magnuson in lane 1, Miles Lynn in lane 2, Jaden Bunt in 3, Hubert Wang in 4, Daniel McLaughlin in 5, Mitch Doobie in lane 6, Quinn Borchers in 7, and Zach Quitkin in lane 8. Top time coming in belongs to Hubert Wang, 141.42 from Commonwealth. He's about a half a second faster than the next closest swimmer, who is Daniel McLaughlin, but it's Mitch Doobie leading the way early from Bluefish. So Doobie has built an early lead, very early here in the race, 48.33 for Doobie. Part of a very strong and talented Bluefish squad. Jaden Bunt running second, Miles Lim third right now, but it's Doobie pacing the field in lane 6. So Doobie, the 17-year-old, he came in with a time of 1:43.75. Jaden Bunt has now moved into second from Gators. Hubert Wang from Commonwealth has moved into third. But it's Mitch Doobie continuing to pace and lead the field here. In our final heat, he's looking to become the top qualifier for finals tonight. Looks like he will do that rather easily. Mitch Doobie will take Heat 8, 139.64. Hubert Wang will take second, and then Dan McLaughlin takes third. So we're moving into our women's 4 IM. Isabel Hausman in lane 1, Juliana Guida in lane 2, Ariana Zhao in lane 3, Abigail Gowern in 4, Mila Vuoltinaho in lane 5, Carmen Bunt in lane 6, Braylon Wilson in lane 7, and Megan Nelson in lane 8. So a battle of attrition here, the 4 AM, one of the most tiring events apart from the distance swims, and you could consider this a distance swim. Megan Nelson leading the way early on in lane 1. A lot of stamina involved here. We're rotating between long axis strokes and short axis strokes. Extremely tiring event. It makes me tired watching these 4 IMers. Megan Nelson from Sailfish, our early leader. So Nelson, 16 years old from Sailfish, leading the way in the outside lane, so lane 8. Again, you don't typically see too many outside lane winners. Nelson's looking to prove that one wrong, so she continues to lead the way. Here comes Gowern in lane 4. So Abigail Gowern has now moved into first in lane 4, followed by Nelson. Ariana Zhao in lane 3 has moved into third. Scott Doobie checking in. Go Bluefish, go Mitch. Yes, Mitch, good timing there, Scott. As Mitch Doobie just had a spectacular 2 free, top qualifier for tonight's finals. Adam Wienert from Gators, appreciate the comment, Adam. And Adam, only you will understand this, but I will take the canned cranberry over the homemade cranberry sauce any day of the week. Adam's the only one that will get that inside joke, folks. I know inside joking is typically not the best because no one knows what you're talking about, but Adam will, for sure. So it's Abigail Gowern now has moved into first place very comfortably, looking strong here in the breaststroke. Let's check her lead on Bunt, Carmen Bunt, who has moved into second. She's almost got a 3-second lead. Megan Nelson remains in the hunt, though, in lane 8. So that outside lane, Megan Wilson from Sailfish, currently running in third place. We'll see if Bunt from Gators can catch Gowern. They're your top 2 swimmers right now. Gowern in lane 4, Bunt in lane 6. Gowern came in with a 4:39.10, Bunt a 4:40.04. So less than a second was separating them. Less than a second is separating them right now, just about a second. Megan Nelson continues to run in third place in lane 8. Speaking of Mitch Doobie, I just saw the final results. The only qualifier under a minute 40, so Doobie with a 139 and change. Only swimmer under 140. Goern remains in first, followed closely by Bunt, running in second right now. Megan Nelson remains in third. So Abigail Goern, 15-year-old from Phoenix, looking strong here in the 4 IM. Saw Abigail's dad, Greg, here last night. I don't know if he's here yet today. So it will be Goern who takes it, 4:37.19. Carmen Bunt takes second, 4:39.47. And Megan Nelson takes third. So it was 1, 2, 3. Goern, Bunt, Nelson. We'll move into our second heat. Ruby Groves from Gators in lane 1. Clara Bodner in lane 2. Dana Lee in 3. Ashlyn Farris in lane 4. Alexis Martino in 5. Christina DiPietro in 6. Avery Lord in lane 7. Jessie McNeil in lane 8. For the viewers on the live stream, if like a swimmer touches the wall and their time or graphic doesn't populate, it's the same here on the scoreboard. So if you notice the last race, Mila Voltinaho had a soft touch at the end. You did not see her graphic populate in her lane, and she had no time on the scoreboard. So that we get the exact same data that's passed to the scoreboard here at Brown, and that's also why we have parent backup timers for accuracy here, because there are some soft touches at times. So sometimes the swimmers don't touch appropriately. So Ashlyn Farris leading the way early on here, followed by Alexis Martino. Dana Lee running in third as they move into the backstroke. So Ashlyn Farris from Bluefish continuing to lead the way, followed by Alexis Martino and Clara Bodner. You'll see Farris has moved out to a big lead here in lane 4. 17-year-old from Bluefish. Just laughing at the comment by Adam Wienert. Again, inside jokes. We won't take too much time away on that one, but pretty funny. Ashlyn Farris continues to lead the way, followed by Martino. So no change here at the top. Farris, Martino, Bodner. 1, 2, 3 in that order. Christina DiPietro from Bluefish running 4th right now in lane 6. We did move the camera position, so if you were here last night on our wide shot, we were missing a decent portion of the pool. We're still missing a little bit on the corners there for that wide shot, but I think we're much better than we were last night. So basically, you're not missing much of the action, if anything. A little sliver in lanes 1 and 2 at the turn end. That's about it, as Ashlyn Farris continues to be the lead. Now, Martino is in second, but it's Dana Lee from Commonwealth who has moved into third. So Dana Lee in lane 3. She's moved into third. So Farris will be the first to turn into freestyle. She's your leader, followed by Martino and Dana Lee. So Dana Lee in lane 3 has moved into third. Let's see if she can make a push on Alexis Martino for second. during this freestyle. Nobody's catching Farris. And here comes Dana Lee from Martino. So they're about a second apart. Dana Lee, formerly a Gator swimmer, made the move over to Commonwealth recently. So Ashlyn Farris will take it, 4:16.57. The race for second between Martino and Lee. It's going to be a tight one here. Can Lee come all the way back? And she does. Dana Lee takes second, 4:25.65. Martino finishes third, 4:25.87. But your Heat 2 winner is Ashlyn Farris. In lane one, you'll find Cara Dominici in lane one, Catherine White in two, Jenna Charlotte in three, Eliza Brown in four, Ella Smith in five, Isabella Schneider in lane six, Victoria Novinsky in lane seven, and Savina Villani in lane eight. So your top time coming in belongs to Eliza Brown from Commonwealth, 4:17.34 for Brown. She's followed by Ella Smith of Bluefish. But it is Brown, White, and Schneider right now. 1, 2, 3 in that order very early on here in the 400 IM. So this looks to be our final heat on the women's side for the 4 IM. We'll move into the men's side, and that will conclude our morning. We do have 6 heats on the men's side. So heat 4 through 11 will be on the men's side. So again, we appreciate you taking the time to join us here on the live stream. So again, we're live at Brown University, the Catherine Moran Coleman Aquatic Center on the east side of Providence. Catherine White has now moved into the lead, followed by Eliza Brown. Isabella Schneider remains in third. If you are local and listening and looking for a place for lunch, basically you can come out of the pool, walk 2 blocks to Thayer Street, and you'll find more food than your heart can desire. Any palate, any restaurant, any type of food that you're looking for, you can find it. One of my favorites, if I'm a pizza guy, Antonio's Pizza. You can buy it by the slice. They make about 30 different kinds of pizzas every day. I almost said pizzas. My accent shining through there is my partner Tim Groves cracks me the smile with the accent. It comes out pretty frequently here. My wife is always letting me know about it when I get home after she listens to the broadcast. Eliza Brown remains in first place. She's followed by Ella Smith. Catherine White running third right now. Megan Brady checking in, saying hi to Tim. My partner getting some love out in the field. So Eliza Brown continues to look extremely strong, followed by Ella Smith. Savina Villani from Greenwood is running in third place right now at the top of your screen in lane 8. but it's been Eliza Brown from the start here. She came in with a 4:17.34, almost 3 seconds faster than the next closest swimmer, which is Ella Smith from Bluefish. Brown and Smith continue to lead the way. The race for third is getting tighter. Villani is in lane 8, but Catherine White is in lane 2. Schneider also in lane 6, making a push for third. We'll see if Villani can hold on. It will be Brown who takes it. Smith takes second. The battle for third looks like it will go to Isabella Schneider, and it will in lane 6. So Eliza Brown, your Heat 3 winner, 4:20.99 for Eliza. I think that's good to make her the top qualifier tonight. We'll see. We'll move into heat number 1 of the men's. Quentin McKell in lane 1, Henry Keegan in 2, Thomas Denton in 3, Nick Andrews in lane 4, Quinn Borchers in 5, Henry Bacone Schur in 6, Andrew Song in 7, and Kai Shinkyo in lane 8. The top time coming in belongs to Nick Andrews in lane 4, 4:13.68. So keep an eye on Andrews. He's currently running in 4th right now. It's Thomas Denton leading the way, followed by Quentin McKell and Quinn Borchers. Again, we're in heat 1 of the 400 IM on the men's side. This is the final event of the morning here in our prelims. Technically day 2 of seniors. This feels like a Saturday to me, but we get a bonus weekend day. Took a PTO day today. Thomas Denton running in first now. McKell in 2nd, Andrews in 3rd. So we hope to have a really good turnout tonight for the finals. Again, we'll be back around 5:15 tonight for finals. You can catch us here at the Gator Swim Club Seekonk YouTube page. So if you're on YouTube right now, which you are if you're watching this, if you can go over and hit that subscribe button, we'd appreciate it. You'll get notifications when each session is going live. And we'd love to welcome you into the Gator Swim Club Seekonk YouTube family. You can never have too many, right, Tim? You can never have too many subscribers here. As Quentin McKell has now moved into first place in lane 1 at the bottom of your screen. Andrew Song in 2nd. So again, the 4IM, another race where you'll see a lot of changing of the guards. It's very rare that you see someone lead from start to finish. We did just see that in the women's side with Ashlyn Farris, and I'm sure we'll see it as we get to the bottom half and our final heats on the men's side, but there's a lot of flip-flopping throughout the 4IM and typically throughout any of the IMs, as Andrew Song is now moved into first. Quinn Borchers running 2nd. Nick Andrews back into 3rd. He's in lane 4. Great pull out there in lane 5 by Quinn Borchers. That may have moved him into first place there. Let's take a look at the wall. And it is Borchers now who has moved into first place. Nick Andrews has moved into 2nd. So here comes Andrews now, strong freestyler. Battling with Borchers in the middle of the pool, lanes 4 and 5. Andrews in 4, Borchers in 5. This is going to be an exciting finish. They are stroke for stroke in the middle of the pool. Less than 0.2 of a second separate them. It is Borchers still in the lead by the slimmest of margins. But here comes Andrews. He went ahead on that last 25. Let's see if he can hold it up. And it is Andrews who pulls away at the flags, and it will be Nick Andrews who takes heat number 1, 4:09.23 for Andrews. Borchers takes second, 4:09.89. Quentin McKell third, 4:12.70. So Andrews came from 4th place, maybe 5th at one point, to win our opening heat on the men's 4IM. Heat 2 in the water, Quinn Schwab in lane 1, Jack Marin in 2, Theo Baudet in 3, Mitch Doobie in lane 4, Ryan Shute in lane 5, William Anon in lane 6, Eric Waka in lane 7, and Brian Zapata in lane 8. Top time coming in belongs to Mitch Doobie. He's the only one under 4 here. 3:58.78 for Doobie. Baudet running first right now, followed by Anon and Marin. Again, I expect to see several lead changes here as we go through this laborious 4IM. You like that one, Tim? Laborious? I'm trying to up my vocabulary. It's very hard to impress an attorney. I'm doing my best right now. Doing my best. Theo Baudet running in first right now. Anon in second. Doobie in third. So you'll keep an eye on Doobie in lane 4. I expect at some point he'll continue to make a move up the ranks here. Again, he came in with a 3:58.78. And indeed, it looks like Doobie has now moved into first. So Doobie's followed by his Bluefish teammate Ryan Shute. Theo Baudet from Gators in third. Jack Marin from Bluefish running in fourth, right behind Baudet. So Bluefish vying to make it 1, 2, 3 here. Doobie, Shute, and Marin. Let's see what Baudet has to say about that. In lane 3, Doobie remains the leader. In lane 1, he's followed by Shute. And Jack Marin has moved into third. So it's Bluefish 1, 2, 3 right now. Doobie, Shute, and Marin. Doobie and Shute are in lanes 4 and 5. Jack Marin is in lane 2. All the Bluefish swimmers in the water right now with the black caps. Royal Blue B outlined in white. Doobie continues to lead the way, followed by Shute and Marin third. So Bluefish 1, 2, 3. William Anon from Gators has now moved into fourth. So we'll see if he can break up the Bluefish monopoly at the top before this one is over. Doobie looks extremely strong here, though, in the breaststroke. We'll watch his transition over to freestyle. Doobie, a very powerful 17-year-old. A lot of power behind his strokes. Strong kick. Well, I thank you, Ditran. Ditran tells us on the live stream we run a great show. Thank you very much. I owe it all to Tim Groves. I owe it all to my partner, Tim Groves, here this morning, and all of the Gator parents that do help me out. Again, Doobie, Shute, Marin, 1, 2, 3 in that order right now. This evening we'll have Neil Hartman with me She's a parent of Keith Hartman, also of Gators. Saturday, I'll be joined by Robin Connors as you watch Doobie finish up in a 3:57.04. So he dropped about a second and a half from his time coming in. Great job by Doobie. Ryan Shute will take second. Jack Marin third. So it was Bluefish 1, 2, 3, the opening heat of the men's 4IM. Or the second heat. We'll move into heat number 3. Looks like lane 5 is open. So no swimmer in lane 5. Let me update my notes here. Tyler Lutz in lane 1. Thomas Hagar in 2. Hubert Wong in 3. Josh Parent in 4. Nate Coleman in 6. Jake Thomas in 7. And Reed Nussbaum in lane 8. Top time coming in belongs to Parent, 3:50.36. Quite frankly, nobody near him. Next closest time belongs to Hubert Wang, 4:03.80 from Commonwealth. So similar to Doobie in the last race, I expect to see Parent out early and often here, but keep an eye on Hagar in lane 2 from Commonwealth. Pacing pretty well with Parent early on. It is Parent and Hagar leading the way. Nate Coleman running in 3rd right now. He's in lane 6. Parent, the 17-year-old from Bluefish, came in with a 3:50.36. Starting to build up a little bit of a lead on Hagar as they come in. Parent 121.75, Hagar 122.73. So almost a full second right now. So it is Parent followed by Hagar. Looks like Coleman is still running in 3rd. He is Nate Coleman, 17-year-old from Bluefish. This Bluefish team is loaded with talented swimmers on both the men's and women's side, as are most of the club teams here. Bluefish, I almost called them Bluetooth. Bluefish in particular stands out. So Parent, Hagar, Coleman, 1, 2, 3. That order hasn't changed in a little while here. Keep an eye on Jake Thomas, though, in lane 7. So he's starting to make a move on Coleman. We'll see if he's eventually able to catch him. Coleman, a talented swimmer on the Bishop Feehan swim team in Attleboro, Massachusetts. So Parent and Hagar at the top, and here comes Thomas battling Coleman. They're about 0.2 of a second apart. Coleman holding on to 3rd place right now. Josh Parent makes his final turn, putting the finishing touches on his Heat 3 victory. Hagar 2nd. Hubert Wang has now moved into 3rd. Jake Thomas 4th. Nate Coleman has dropped from 3rd to 5th right now. So Hubert Wang, obviously a very strong freestyler. He went from 6th into 3rd over the past 50. Josh Parent takes it in a 3:53.23. Hagar goes a 4:00.66, and it will be Hubert Wang who takes 3rd, 4:03.86. So for Parent, the 3:53 is an ad, but we'll see when finals comes tonight how he fares. We'll move on to Heat 4 on the men's side. Oh, this is actually the women's side. Okay, so we're going back to the women. Okay, that threw me off. We're going back to the women. So we're back to the women 4 IM. This is Charlotte Hoover in lane 1, Emma St. Hilaire in lane 2, Ayet Nishikawa Gaitham in lane 3, Kelsa Data in lane 4, Francesca Dolby in 5, Fiona Wang in lane 6, Debbie Wells in 7, and Margot Levake in lane 8. So they threw a curveball at me. I wasn't paying attention to the heat sheet here. We weren't rotating back and forth. So as I look now, the next heat will go back to men, then we'll go back to women, and then we'll finish it out with 2 heats on the men's side. So the noteworthy part about this swim is it's your second 12-year-old participating. So in lane 3, Ayet Nishikawa Gaitham, 12 years old from Bluefish. We also have our third 12-year-old, that's Margot Levake from Bluefish. So Bluefish has 3 12-year-olds who have qualified for seniors, a spectacular achievement for a swimmer of really any age, never mind a 12-year-old, to get to seniors. So bright futures ahead for those swimmers for sure. Charlotte Hoover from Commonwealth leading the way in lane 1. Debbie Wells from Bluefish running second. Fiona Wang from Greenwood in third right now. It's been a great first session here, Friday morning prelims at Brown. I think all of the kids have been very excited to get back. At a certain point in the COVID life cycle, pools were hard to come by. It was very difficult to find pool times. Training, was reduced greatly from a lot of teams. A lot of pools were closed for a long majority of the time. And as a matter of fact, this is the first event where outside spectators have been allowed in here at the Brown pool. So we're very privileged and fortunate to have a partnership with Brown. We certainly appreciate that and thank everybody from Brown University that makes this happen. Of course, the aquatics director here is none other than Ray Grant, who is the owner of Gator Swim Club Seekonk. So Ray, all of his staff of pool personnel, lifeguards, all of the Brown custodial staff that do a great job in keeping the pool area clean and safe for all of our swimmers. Big thank you to all of them. And now that we're in, we hope to be continuously in and back. Hopefully no more shutdowns. So hopefully everybody does the right thing on that. So Kelsa Data has moved into first place. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Kelsa is a Davidson College commit. Famous alumni from Davidson. I can think of one that comes to mind, Steph Curry. Recently broke the NBA three-point record this week. So Kelsa will be swimming at Davidson. Had the privilege of meeting her mother this past summer up at age groups. Kelsa was also a lifeguard at Narragansett Beach, along with my partner's daughter, Ruby Groves. So Kelsa is starting to pull away here in 1. It was Debbie Wells in second, Margot Levake in third. Remember, Margot is a 12-year-old competing here. So to finish in the top 3 in her heat would be an outstanding achievement. We'll see how she finishes up. But it will be Kelsa Data taking it, 436.71 for Data. Debbie Wells takes second, and it will be Levake taking third. So again, the 12-year-old Margot Levake from Bluefish takes third, but Kelsa Data, your overall Heat 7 winner on the girls' side. We'll move into heat number 8. So we're back to the boys this time, or the men, I should say. Looks like lane 6 is open. So let me note that. And we'll get you these lane assignments. Matthew Tomomichael in 1, Braden Ando in 2, Zach Quitkin in 3, Zach Parent in 4, Teddy Sun in lane 5, Alex Parent in lane 7, and Elliot Morris in lane 8. So these are the other 2 Parent brothers, Zach Parent and Alex Parent, who I believe are twins, and I think their father Chris told me last night it was Zach that's 2 minutes older. So we'll see. I may have messed that up, but it's okay. We're going to go by that right now. It is Quitkin in lane 3, leading the way very early on in this race, followed by Zach Parent. Teddy Sun running 3rd in lane 5. A big thank you to all of the officials as well, volunteering their time. All of the parents from Gators and any other team, parents who have volunteered to help us here. Of course, we always have parent timers, 2 in each lane, in case something goes wrong with the timing system. So the brothers have moved into 1st and 2nd. Alex 1st, Zach 2nd right now, followed by Teddy Sun from the Amherst Tritons. So Bluefish, Amherst Tritons, 1, 2, 3 right now. The Parent brothers remain 1 and 2 here, followed by Teddy Sun in lane 5. Try to identify as many of these Parent volunteers as I can. Heather Holland from Gators, Melissa Hughes from Gators. Jess Dansereau is out at the admissions table. Angel Tucker is out at the admissions table. Al Lopes is out at the admissions table. I don't think I missed anybody. Tim Groves, of course, is with me up here. Alex Parent is in the pool, and he remains in 1st, followed by Zach. They're about 2 seconds apart right now. Teddy Sun with a solid grip on 3rd. Now, he's looking to move up into 2nd. He's neck and neck with Zach Parent in the middle of the pool, lane 5. It's almost a simultaneous touch there. So Teddy Sun looking to make a move and move into 2nd place. We'll see how he fares down at the near end here. Oh, so close. So Alex Parent has a good hold on 1st. The battle for 2nd is between Zach Parent and Teddy Sun. They're battling in lanes 4 and 5. It looks like Zach is now pulled out to a little bit of a lead in lane 4. As they made the transition at that last 50 from breaststroke into freestyle. It is Zach holding a firm 2nd. His brother Alex in lane 7 leading the way. But here comes Teddy Sun once again. So Alex Parent leads the way, but it will be Teddy Sun who explodes at the end for 2nd place. 4:13.42 for Sun. Zach Parent takes 3rd, 4:13.85. So great race there. Alex Parent, fantastic job, 4:11.34. But it was Teddy Sun who overcame the odds with the comeback 2nd place finish, 4:13.42. Zach Parent goes to 4:13.85. Now I think we'll go back to the women, and we will. Back to the women. We have Hazel Jean Tracy in lane 2, Morgan Dartier in lane 3, Catherine Hanley in 4, Isabella Ann in 5, and Amalia Guerra in lane 6. Top time coming in belongs to Catherine Hanley from Phoenix, 4:49.44. But it is Amalia Guerra from Bluefish leading the way, followed by Hanley and Ann right now. 1, 2, and 3. Guerra continues in the lead out of lane 6. She came in with a time of 4:53.90. Isabella Ann running in second. Morgan Dartier in third. Mia Chambers checking in. Thank you very much. We had a very strong showing this morning. So at our peak this morning during this session, we had 126 viewers, which I think is going to be, it will rival what we had in the building. So again, a good mix. Of course, a Friday morning, most people working, not able to make it here to Brown. We'll see what happens tonight for finals, but we'd like to keep those numbers well over 100. So if you're out there and you're listening and you get the live stream links, which you do, get them out. Spread the word. We get some great, exciting swimming coming up tonight. If they don't have the links, they can just go to the Gator Swim Club Seekonk page. Click on that subscribe button and they'll never miss a race. Guerra continues to be your leader in lane 6. So we should have some very exciting finals coming up tonight. We had some really close races this morning. The 2 free, the 1 back, the 4 IM, the 2 fly. So it should be a good finals tonight. Again, top 24 make the finals. There will be an A, B, and a C flight in terms of finals. Again, if you're checking out Meet Mobile and your child is, say, 25th through 30th, keep an eye out because they will potentially scratch into finals. Happens more often than not. There's at least 1 or 2 swimmers who can't make finals in the evening for whatever reason, and someone moves into finals. So Amalia Guerra from Bluefish and Isabella Ann from Phoenix, they lead the way. Catherine Hanley from Phoenix running in 3rd place right now in lane 4. Guerra transitions over to freestyle. Guerra and Ann in lanes 5 and 6 have been leading the way, pacing the field here. Guerra will take it in a 4:36.91. Isabella Ann will take second. So she had a little bit of a late touch on the wall there, so her time might be a little off, but regardless, she came in second, and Hazel Jean Tracy will take third from Phoenix. So Bluefish, Phoenix, Phoenix, 1, 2, 3 in that order. We'll move back into the men's for our final 2 heats of the morning. This is heat 5 on the men's side. In lane 1, Nick Kavik from Gators. In lane 2, Matthew Walden from Bluefish. In lane 3, Brian Hall from North Shore. In lane 4, Bradley Waters from Seacoast. In lane 5, Noam Reinhorn from United Swim Club. In lane 6, William Carrico from Phoenix. In lane 7, Declan McDonald from Kingfish. And in lane 8, Damian Figet Kosarev from Gators. Top time coming in belongs to Bradley Waters from Seacoast. The 16-year-old posts a 4:21.56. It's Declan McDonald, though, early leading the way in lane 7, and I think he's just been passed by William Carrico in lane 6. Crowd has begun to filter out as we're down to our final 2 races of the morning. William Carrico in lane 6, running in first. Right now, he looks to be followed by Matthew Walden from Bluefish in lane 2. So Walden towards the bottom of your screen. And it is Walden running second. Brian Hall third. So when we return later this afternoon, we'll have a rundown, a preview, so to speak, of the finals for tonight. I'll try and get on the air about 15, 20 minutes early. So I believe that puts me on the air. Let me tell you. All right, here we go. So, final start tonight at 5:15. I will begin the broadcast somewhere around 5 o'clock, 4:55, 5 o'clock. We'll do a quick preview of the finals, who we have going, some time updates and such. Again, there'll probably be some changes between now and then with some scratches as far as who swims in the finals. William Carrico remains in first place. From Phoenix, it's Noam Reinhorn running in second right now from United. Matthew Walden has dropped down to third. Carrico will make his final approach. 50 to go for Carrico. Matthew Walden has now moved into second. So Walden has been as far down as fifth early on in this race. He's moved up to second. Noam Reinhorn drops down into third. But it's William Carrico who will get it done here this morning in Heat 5 on the men's side. Carrico from Phoenix will be your Heat 5 winner in a 4:12.07. It will be Matthew Walden going a 4:15 flat. Good for second. Noam Reinhorn, 4:18.13. Good for third. And that will take us to our final heat of the morning in the prelims in the 400 IM. It will be on the men's side. There will be 4 swimmers. They're off and running with our final heat of the morning here. Kevin Johnson from Nantucket in lane 3, William McGrew in lane 4, Luke Austin in 5, Dylan Fung in lane 6. So there will be an awards presentation tonight after each of the events. We're going to see if we can get you I think our wide shot camera will cover that podium potentially. We may try and have them move it over, or I may try and get a third camera set up that's from our table up here, kind of pointed down there, because they will be doing an award podium presentation after each of the events. So it should be an exciting evening. It should be a quick evening, as finals always tends to move pretty quick, and I think we're pretty quick here this morning. We'll be done in 3 hours. Less than 3 hours here today. Luke Austin leading the way from Green Mountain Aquatics. William McGrew running second. Dylan Fung third. Again, this is our final heat of the morning. It's been an exciting morning for us here in prelims. We'll be back again tonight. We'll be back Saturday morning, Saturday night, Sunday morning, Sunday night. So still a lot of swimming to come ahead. I hope everybody has enjoyed the live stream. I get a lot of comments from team members, parents, college coaches. So another, benefit of the live stream from a recruiting standpoint is now the college coach may not have to hop in his car or get on a plane to come and see your kid swim. The other benefit of it as well is all of our videos, all of our races are stored on our YouTube channel. So at any point you could go in and clip some video of your child swimming, use it as part of a highlight reel, so to speak. If they're interested in swimming in college or go back and look at their races, I know our coaches here at Gators use the video as a coaching tool. They'll go back and watch the races to pick out little nuances of the swimmers that they may have missed during the race and use it as a coaching tool. I know Brian Cameron does it very, very much so with his group. So we always strive and try and bring you the best broadcast. We hope you like the updated graphics. This was new. Have to thank Matt Murphy from Atlanta Swimming and United Sports Services. That's where I initially found this graphics software. Swim Atlanta, a very big club team down in Atlanta, Georgia. They live stream all of their meets using the same software from Streamline Aquatics. If the software looks familiar to you, it's because this is the same software that NBC Sports uses for their swimming coverage, whether it's Olympics or any World Championships. It's the same graphics package and setup that they use. So back to live action. Luke Austin has moved into the lead. So we finish up our morning here. William McGrew from Crimson running in second. It's Dylan Fung third. Kevin Johnson in fourth. Of course, if you ever have any suggestions for the broadcast, again, I would love to get more information on your swimmers. I would love to highlight accolades. I would love to talk about college commitments. I'd like to talk about if somebody made the honor roll. So if you have anything for me, please Feel free to put it in the live chat as we watch Luke Austin finish up in first, William McGrew second. You can also shoot me an email if you so choose. Jeremy, Jeremy, middle initial M, Abreu, Abreu, @gmail.com. I'd love to get some background information on any of your swimmers. So that's a wrap here this morning. Dylan Fung takes third. So Luke Austin, our final heat winner of the morning in the men's 400 IM, 4:12.80. We'll be back about 4:55 this afternoon for finals. Again, get that link out to anybody and everybody to join and watch this exciting swimming. On behalf of Tim Groves, I'm Jeremy Abreu. Appreciate all of your time this morning, and we'll see you tonight.